All right. The Honest Company making its Wall Street debut today, going public on the Nasdaq. Taking a look at shares right now, they are up double digits, so a strong first day pop for this company. Priced at $16 a piece last night, opened at $21.22. Pretty strong gains there. Of course, this comes as the company is valued at almost $2.5 billion, also a unicorn status. Joining me now is Jessica Alba, the founder and chief creative officer of the company, and Nick Vlahos, CEO of the Honest Company. I'm so happy to have both of you with me. Congratulations on a huge day. Jessica, I'm going to start with you. Now, when you founded this company about a decade ago, did you think you would eventually get to this point, an IPO on the Nasdaq?
You know, this is definitely a pinch me moment. I for sure had the vision that I wanted to build a company that really has a more modern approach in how we meet consumers' needs, and the natural, progression in our growth really was for us to do an IPO. Mm-hmm. And we are so happy and really thrilled to be partnering with Nasdaq as they really care about diversity and inclusion. And that is one of our core values as well at Honest. So it's all really come together, but it is a pinch me moment.
I'm sure it is. And I know you're heavily invested in it, absolutely, as the founder with an active social media presence as well. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. But Nick, I want to bring you in as well as the CEO of this company. Obviously, this pandemic, even though I think many of us would hope the pandemic didn't happen, it was a positive for your company with sales of double digits in this past year. Are you confident that post-pandemic, that demand for your cleaning products, for your skincare line, for your diapers will continue?
Yes, you look at our business, we're a growth business. We grew about 28% this past year. However, even prior to that, our core business was growing roughly 20%. So with the pandemic, what we've seen from a consumer perspective is more consumers interested in health and wellness. They're also orientating more and more towards mission-driven businesses. And also, 55% of our business is digital, 45% is retail. So there is this migration more and more towards .com, towards e-commerce, and we're well positioned as an omni-channel business to be able to capture that.
Mm-hmm. And Jessica, I want to turn back to you and talk about your social media presence. Millions of followers, tens of millions of followers across all of your platforms. And we know in the SEC prospectus for this IPO, you are listed as an absolutely key factor, your brand, your likeness, and your social media presence. What does that mean for this company going forward? And what might your social media followers be viewing from you in the future?
Well, I think, I go to work every day at Honest, and this has been my fourth baby, I would say. As far as social media goes, it really was the strategy around how we wanted to market the company in building community and having a two-way conversation and not talking at someone through TV commercials, but really engaging and having a real dialogue with consumers and putting their needs first, also trying to show up for them in a totally different way. And so for me, it's just, I guess my social media presence is very tightly tied to community and Honest, and it really is aligned with our strategy.
Mm-hmm. And your community, obviously very supportive of the product, and you as well. Nick, I want to bring you in for another question. Diapers making up the vast majority of your business, about 63% of sales, followed by skin and personal care at 26%, and then household and wellness products at 11%. You've also raised more than $400 million just in this IPO. How are you going to use that money to grow in the future?
There's a couple opportunities for us as we look to really drive our strategy. One is around innovation. So as you look at, 2017, when I joined, I sat with Jessica. We architected our 2020 strategy. We really doubled down on innovation, building out our own internal labs to be able to really have high standards around our products, around clean ingredients, sustainability, and really effectiveness. Our products are going to perform at parity or better than the conventional products. So there's an opportunity for us to continue to innovate and be disruptive in not only the current categories that we're in, but also as we look and explore new categories. And then there's a big opportunity for us from a global perspective. Only about 2% of our overall business is international. So we have an opportunity to continue to expand and bring this brand really to a global footprint.
Well, we will absolutely be watching. I hope you two will join us again. That's Jessica Alba, founder and chief creative officer, and Nick Vlahos, CEO of the Honest Company, on this public market debut day. Of course, the stock up 43%. So very nice gains that we see in the first day.